Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello friends, welcome to Entri. I am Mirza Atishambeg, your quant educator, and today I am going to discuss with you about Caselet DI. And I'll let you know how to solve a Caselet DI. You should remember that. There will be two type of Caselet DI. One is totally based on data, while the other one is based on Venn diagram. Alright, so let's see how it behaves, the Caselet DI. This one would be belongs to a Venn diagram. Alright, let's go ahead, and first of all let me solve you a homework question. I hope you have put an answer as well. Look at this. A and B together can complete a work in 72 by 7 days, while B and C together can complete the same work in 40 by 3 days. So basically we have got the number of days for a particular work of a pairing, which is AB as well as for BC. But one more condition is given, that B is 25% more efficient than C. That means the ratio for B and C's efficiency would become 5:4. Now they are asking about, tell me in how many days A and C together can complete the same work. Now, how can you solve this? First of all, you need to understand that you have to find the total work, and after getting a total work according to these days, you will be able to find the efficiency of a pairing. Look at this. So the LCM would become 360. Hence, the efficiency of A and B's pairing would be 35, while B and C's pairing would be 27. Now, one relation has been given as well, that B is 25% more efficient than C. Now what you can do? You will have to compare these ratios, but first you make them similar. So we have got B plus C here, while B plus C here. So what we can do is, we will take the LCM of 9, the combination of B and C here and here. So we will multiply it with 3. Now, if we multiply it with 3, we will be getting individual efficiencies of B and C. Okay, so if we found the individual efficiency of B, that means we will get the individual efficiency of C as well, which would oftenly come as 20. Now we have got all of them's individual efficiency. Now we need to solve this 360 unit. Okay, 360 unit, but it will be done by A and C together. Now how can it be done? It will be done by their total work. Now your answer would come as, look at this, 4, 8, 4, 9 and 2, 4 and 2, 45. That means 11 whole 1 by 4 days will be a correct answer. So A option will be a correct one. I hope you understand this question, because look, the method I am teaching you is very important. You just have to focus on the method, because it is an organized way. The only difference between you guys and us is that we are organized, and we are providing you some organized methods. So you have to learn and you have to look closely, okay? Otherwise you will get stuck in the examination. Here comes the DI, Caselet DI. So first of all, you need to understand that it is a lengthy kind of DI, but it isn't. Once you sort out this, first you need the best way to tackle this kind of DIs is to make the data, to complete the data in your own way. Now we have found it is a Venn diagram. How can we solve this? Look at this. There will be 1,000 students. Okay, let me take the highlighter. There will be 1,000 students. Okay, but some of them does not appeared. Okay, and the number of students does not appeared will be equal to Z exam only. Okay, so what we can do is, we will have to make a diagram in terms of Venn diagram. Here, let me change the color. Here it will be X, Y and Z. Now what you can do is, as you know that it is given that the whole data will be of 1000 minus Z only. Okay, 1000 minus Z only, because all the 1000 students have not appeared in the examination. Some of them have opted out to escape this examination. Now let's start with the first statement. Number of students appeared in Y. So it doesn't say only Y, so it will be a complete Y. Okay, which belongs some common portion as well, 360. All right, ratio of number of students appeared in exam X and Y only. X and Y only. Okay, to number of students appeared in Y and Z only will be of 2:3. Okay, we have got it. Another one says number of students appeared in exam X and Z both. X and Z both is half of the number of students appeared in Z only. Okay, so 1:2. All right. Next would be what? Number of students appeared in X only is 50% more than the number of students appeared in Y only. That means 3:2. Next statement would say number of students appeared in all the three. Okay, so all the three would be basically given for 4% of the total number of students. So here is the total number of students, which is 1000, and 4% of 1000 is nothing but 40. All right. Another says number of students appeared in Y exam only is the same as the number of students in Y and Z only. That means 1:1. Now what you can do is look at this. Look at some of the ratios, you will understand. Which one is common? X naught should be, oh sorry, it's not X naught, it should be Y naught. Y naught should be common. Look at this. But it isn't, so we'll make them common. But first you need to understand as well. YZ naught should be also common. Okay, should also be common. Now, if we make these datas common, we will already make all the X naught and X plus Y naught will be in terms of 1:. What we can do is, look at this. Y naught here is given 1, while here it is given as 2. So 1 or 2's LCM will become 2. Okay. But YZ naught is also 1, while YZ naught is 3. So what we can do is, we will take the LCM of 1, 2 and 3. Once we make this data available, once we make the whole Venn diagram, we will be able to solve questions very quickly. You should remember, you have to be patient in these scenario. Otherwise, you will lose patience and you are on the edge of solving a question. But what? You lack confidence. That's what you need to learn. Okay, that's where we will provide you guidance. Now here, look at this. So what we can do is, we'll make them 6 because the LCM for 1, 2, 3 would be of 6. So what we can do is, we'll multiply it with 6. Okay, now to make YZ naught 6, you'll have to multiply it with 2. To make Y naught 6, you'll have to multiply it with 3. Now as we got, it will be like just a minute, let me change the color so you can have a clear idea. It will be X naught would become 9x, as you can clearly see, while Y naught would become 6x. Okay, while YZ naught would become 6x. All right, and XY naught would become 4x. Now as you know that the whole data of Y is equivalent to 360. That means 6 plus 6, 12, 12 plus 4, 16, 16 plus, that means 16x plus 40 equals to 360. Hence 16x equals to 320. That means x belongs to 20. Once you find the value of x, you will be able to solve all the data. Look at this. We will be getting once we put the value of x, we will be getting the value of x. That means x naught, y naught, yz naught, and xy naught. Now what we have got is an easy topic. All right. Now what we need to solve further. Look at this. Here we have got the data. Let me highlight some of the data so you can clear it. Look at this. So we have found this x naught. Okay, I'm highlighting this x y naught and y naught and yz naught. But you will say, sir, we have found all of the three as well, but we don't use this data. Why? Because look at this relation. This relation belongs to this data, which this one, the x z both, while z naught only. All right, so what you can do is, you will take the relation of this as well. And just wait a minute. Yes, what we can do is, as we know that we have found these data, so calculate all these data. You will get that you have found 500. Look at this: 120, 120, 240, 240, 320, 320, and 180 would become 500. So out of 1000 minus z, you have found out 500 data. That means you will be left with 500 minus z naught. Okay, so 500 minus z naught should be equals to what? X z both while z naught. Okay, which would be equals to, the whole data is to 2k, sorry, the whole data is k, while here it is 2k. So it would be equal to 3k, while z naught is also given as 2k. So what you can do is you will find the value of k, and you will find the value of k would be like 500 by 5, which would be equals to 100. If you find the value of k, alright, you will put the value of k in z naught and x z naught. So this data complete will become as what? Will become as 100. That means x z naught would come as 60, while here it will come as 200. So we have found all the data. Okay, I hope you understood this, because we have found all the data. Now what we can do is we will use this in the first question. So let me rough these areas so you can clearly see this. Look at this. Here we have got x, y, z. Okay, here it is 40, 60, 200, 120, 120, 80, 180. Now we have found all the data of a Venn diagram. What we can do is how many students appeared in at least 2 exams. So what is the meaning of at least? At least means it will start with what? It will start with 2 and goes to 3. That means all the 2 data will become in handy. That means 120 plus 80, 200, 260, 60 plus 260 plus 40, 300. So here we have found the answer of C option. Let's go ahead. Look at this. How many students appeared in 2 exam only? Look at the Venn diagram. Appeared in 2 exam. Let me write down again so you can have a clear idea. Alright, look, you need to understand the method, because if you won't be able to understand the method, that means you will be getting stuck in. Look at this. How many students appeared in 2 exams? So they are asking about only 2 exams. That means we have to reduce this 40. Then you will be getting 260. Okay, let's go ahead. How many students appeared in at most 2 exams? Okay, at most 2 exams. At most 2 exams. Now what you can do is, at most is the maximum limit. Look at this, 2, 1, 0 and 3. Why are we putting 0 here? Because the condition says that you have to find at most. That means you can start it with minimum number. How many students appeared in at most 2 exams? At most 2 exams. Okay, look at this, 80, 60, 140, 140 and 120, 260. How many students appeared in at most 2 exams? Okay, now I hope you have got it. At most 2 exams. That means one will data will also be there. That means we will eliminate this 40. Otherwise, and rest of the answer would come as 960. You just have to leave this 40. Okay, because we have to find at most. So either 0 will be there, 1 will be there, or 2 will be there, but 3 would not be there, will not be there. So all the 3 should have excluded. That means 40 students should have excluded this. Let's go ahead. How many students not appeared in Y? Okay, so it is clearly said that 360 students appeared in Y. That means 640 should not have appeared that. That means your answer is clear. So we have to find out the not appeared data. Let's go ahead. How many students appeared in X or Z? Okay, X or Z. X or Z. Look at this data. We need to figure out the OR condition. Alright. The OR condition. Look at this. X or Z. What we can do is we have to eliminate this double part. Look at this common part. What we can do is we will take this part only once. That means all the X data will come, Z data will come. What has been left is 120 and 200. So you are going to leave 120 and 200 because only Y will be left, and all the and some of the students who have not appeared will be left. That means the total number of students would be left is 320. So from 1000 you are going to leave 320, that means you will be left with 680. So your answer would be 680. Okay, so that's it from my side, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session. Here's your homework question. Guys, solve this question and put the answer in the comment box. Okay, remember, I want all of you to comment in the I want all of you to answer this question in the comment box. All right, let's go ahead. If you want further free live daily rank booster quiz, you can go to Entri app and watch your daily rank booster quiz at 10 a.m. You will be getting 15 questions for 15 minutes, and the best part is its link is in the description of this video. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this, share, comment, and subscribe a YouTube channel. That's it from my side, guys. When we meet in the next class, we will solve some more interesting questions. Till then, thank you.